All right, so I want to talk about my last post, right? That I posted from YouTube. And the title of that video was called I Have No Control of My Children. All right. Let's first get into, I want to get into why do we have children at a young age? What makes us have children so young? And who's teaching us to have these children? Because see, when I tell you that I have four children and three co-parents, I need for you kids to understand what I was saying. First of all, it's a learned behavior. If you look at your parents, right? A lot of your parents probably had you at a young age. And then it goes down from generation to generation. Why are we telling why do we why are we telling our children to have children? Or why are we showing our children it's okay to have children? Especially when you bringing children into the world and you can't even take care of yourself. So yeah, my mother used to talk about like I need to strap up, and I get it. I should have been strapping, but she should have been telling me don't have sex. And then as a father, a lot of men feel like, well, why would you tell your boy not to have sex? You could tell your daughter not to have sex, but let a boy be a boy. But the fact of the matter is, man, we was having sex with no condom. And guess what? We have multiple children, and we got multiple issues. So we got multiple children by multiple people and multiple issues now. So for me having children at a young age caused me to be where I'm at today. My drug addiction, my trauma, and my immaturity. I'm gonna say this again. My drug addiction, my trauma, and my immaturity. Now, as a man, it was times in my life I wasn't even around, right? Some of my children, out of all four of my children, everybody got something different from me as a father. My oldest, I was around for my oldest, right? I was accessible. I was an accessible father. Like I'm around whatever me and my co-parent was going through. Sometimes we took it out on the child. The mother did it. I did it. My second child, I wasn't around. I was complete deadbeat. I was not around at all. The height of my addiction made me not be around. My last two, with my co-parent, I actually lived with my third child. My third child actually seen me wake up in the morning, but my fourth child didn't. So look what I'm going through, and I'm telling you young kids, this is what you want to go through. You want to go through so much agony, so much pain, putting your child through so much stuff because you want to have a child. And the mothers, it's a lot of women out there that's telling these girls to have it. It's like you're telling the girls to have the kid, not for, all right, do you believe in abortion? Whether you believe in abortion or not, that's none of my business. I don't have nothing to do with you believing in abortion. But why are you making these children have children and they can't take care of themselves? It's like I feel like some of y'all women want to see the child go through the same nonsense that you went through. It's like I see so many women that's like encouraging these little girls to have babies. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll take care of the baby. You don't need him. And fellas, why are you running around thinking that this woman is not going to have this child, knowing damn well you have sex without a condom, it's a good chance they keeping it. So why would you, for the young kids, why would you want to be like me? At this point in my life, I am unable to have all my children in one household. I cannot have all my children in one household because of the decisions that I made in my life. So I got one child in Philadelphia that's 20. I got another child in Florida. She was born in Philly, but she moved to Florida a few years back. She's 16. I got two children in New York. One is 11 and one is 6. Fellas, do you want to, if you don't have no kids, don't go through what I went through. Don't do the shit that I did. It's impossible. I don't have no control of my children. How do I not? I made the decision to have sex. I made the decision to do everything right in bed. But when it's time for me to actually be with my kids, I can't do nothing right at all. I can't say, yo, listen, kids, come to my house right now. I want y'all all to be at my house. You want to know why? Because I have 3 co-parents. 3 of them. And everybody's doing what they want to do. Even in the stage that I'm in right now, being almost 3 years clean, being consistent, it's nobody's fault but my fault. My drug addiction, my trauma, my immaturity, yes, it's my fault. Now, was I taught certain things? I should have been taught certain things. Yes, you're right. I should have been taught certain things. But at the end of the day, I made a decision to have sex with no condom at all. I made that decision. And now since I made that decision to have sex with no condom, I got 4 children out here. And I cannot make any power moves with the children that I created. I can't tell them what to do. I can't raise them. I can't, because I have to get confirmation. Do you want to sit up there and get confirmation for your children? The children that you created? The immaturity, the not living as right, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing how to do certain things. Yes, I get it. Certain mothers would be like, well, it's the nurturing in them, right? Then it's the, how are you living? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little nervous about that. Then there's other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm still in love with them, or I still want them, or I want to add agony to defeat. I just want to, use the children against you. But at the end of the day, stop having children. Become successful first. Be somebody. Start a legacy. Be with one person. Find that one person so y'all can start your family tree. Stop having these kids here, over there like me. I'm talking about me. Don't be like me. Don't wait until you in your 30s to start chasing your dreams. Because you want to know what? When you get that age, guess what happens? Your children are still growing, right? The bills are growing. The responsibilities are growing. Nobody cares about you chasing your dreams at a late age. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about what you got going on and what you've been through. The bottom line is you still got to be a father or a mother to them children. So at the end of the day, man, stop having babies. Stop encouraging these kids to have babies. Stop doing that shit. Because you're going to be like me. Still owing. Well, I don't pay child support no more. Child support is over with, right? But my son is 20 years old. I'm still paying arrears off. I owe $6,000 in arrears. Do you want to be like me? Kids knowing each other a little bit. They kind of like trying to get to know each other and all that. No, fuck all that, man. Listen, women, stop using men for a sperm bank. Stop thinking, well, you know what? I don't need you. I just needed you to have kids. Stop it. Stop it. It's time to step up, grow up, and get mature out here. And if your father not telling you or your mother not telling you, I'm telling you. Be successful. Go out there and live your life. Go travel. Party. Do what kids do. Have fun. But all this, I'm having kids, break the generational curse. This is the only way it's going to work. If you stop. It ain't about pointing fingers, who's right and who's wrong. At the end of the day, men, strap up. Women, stop looking for a come up. Men, stop running around acting like you ain't got no kids and take care of your children. Women, stop using kids as an scapegoat. Oh, well, I'm going to use the kids against you. It's both our faults at the end of the day. It ain't no you right and I'm wrong and I'm right and you wrong. No. Both parties need to stop. Both parties are looking for love in the wrong places. Both parties are trying to find something that they never had. So what do? They come together, they be all up under each other, they hugging each other, they having sex all night, and guess what? We have a baby. And then after we have a baby, then what? We're done. You're not going to tell me. Ain't nobody going to keep it real on here but me. Nobody's going to keep it real on here but me. After we have our child, it's over with. Now I don't even want to be with you no more. And if you don't believe me, look at the statistics. You could do your own evaluating. You could do your own research. Go around in your community and ask them, when you had your first child, how old was you and how long did y'all last? And if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, I don't want to hear nobody speaking on some trying to be politically correct. I'm talking about, look at the statistics inside of our community. 9 times out of 10, you probably had your child anywhere between, on average, between 18, 17, and like 24, on average. On average. This is the only way. It's time to start talking about some real shit. And the real shit is this. Leave the sex alone, man. Like, look, listen, if you a kid, don't worry about that. Worry about your future first, man. Now, when you become an adult, you do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, man, like, yo, this is the only way this shit gonna stop, man. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I'm telling you this right now. Don't do it. 4 children, 3 co-parents, and I can't have my children in one household. Don't do it. Don't do it, yo. Chase after your dreams. Don't be my age or, well, how old was I when I first started this shit? Almost 3 years ago. Don't be 36 years old talking about, I'm ready to chase my dreams. Don't do it, man. And stop thinking you can have, and women, stop thinking you can have a kid and don't need the father. And if you got a father around, listen, if he around, let him be a man to them children. Let him be a man to them children. Stop thinking about what you got going on in your head and let the father be a man to them children or child. Enough is enough, man. Get out there and be successful. Get out there and do something that you never thought that you can do. But having a child in this fucking hell right now ain't it. It's not it. And if you got kids right now, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you got kids right now, do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do to support your children. And the universe knows your heart. The universe knows your heart, man. Bottom line. That's it, man. Be successful. Don't go out there having a bunch of kids, man. Don't go out there having children. Stop looking for a relationship. Follow your dreams. Start early. Instead of having sex early, start on your dreams early, man. Like, you know what you want in life. You know how you feeling. Man, do that first, man. Don't be like me, man. This shit hurts. It hurt, man. Don't be like me, man. And I'm telling you, the fathers, step up now. If you ain't stepped up, step up now. It's going to take time. I haven't seen my daughter in years, right? My daughter, my oldest daughter, her name is Taya Chastain. All my kids got my last name. Taya, I haven't seen, my daughter's 16 years old, man. When I tell you, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to, I didn't know. Now it's like we never missed a beat. Because I had to earn my trust, my loyalty, my respect. I had to earn that with my daughter. And if you don't know what to say to your kids and you haven't seen them, say anything. Just say anything and just make conversation. The most important part is that you're having a physical vibration with your child. That's it. Man, I'm going to let y'all go, man. But I just want to, bring that to the forefront. And I wanted people to understand that, it's more than just saying, I have no control of my children because of the baby mothers. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about the co-parents. It's about what I put myself through as a man. And being sober, like you feel it all. Like I feel everything. I can't go, I feel it. So what I do is get on here and vent. Because I know it's somebody that's going through the same thing as me, though. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe one day I will be able to have all my children in one household. One day, man. But until then, don't follow me. Don't follow me. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow me at all. Don't have no children. Become successful. Find that one person that you can build with for the rest of your life and move on. B. McFly, top motivator in the world and your sober messenger. Let's go.